everyone, my name is Priska and I am a Master's of Music Therapy student at NYU. And in this video, I'm going to share a little bit about the story of how do I finally get here on full scholarship. So I've always wanted to continue my study on graduate level ever since I did my undergraduate study. And so after I graduated from my undergraduate study, I applied to some graduate schools. And the first school that I applied to is the University of Melbourne, which is in Australia. And other than the university, I also applied to the scholarship, which is the Australian Awards Scholarship. And the Australian Awards Scholarship is the scholarship that is provided by the Australian government. Not long after that, I got the information that I got accepted to the university, but I got rejected by the scholarship. And so on January 2020, I applied to NYU, and I also applied to the Fulbright Scholarship, which is the scholarship that is provided by the American government. And again, I got accepted to the school, but I got rejected by the scholarship. Since that year was also the beginning of COVID, I decided to defer my enrollment to NYU from fall 2020 to fall 2021. So from 2020 to 2021, I focused on finding scholarship so that I can enter NYU. I found some private scholarships from several websites during those times, and I applied to about 5 scholarships in total, but some of them didn't reply to me at all, and some of them didn't approve my application, so I didn't get any of those private scholarships. Because I got rejected to most of the scholarships and I didn't see any other opportunity for me to enter NYU, then I decided to apply to another graduate school that is much more affordable, which is Ehwa University, which is in Seoul, South Korea. I applied there because their tuition fee and the living expense in South Korea are much more affordable for me, and they also offered full scholarship to international students. So I applied to the school and I also applied to the scholarship that is provided by the school itself. While waiting for the result on May, I found another opportunity for me to go into NYU, and I found the LPDP scholarship, which is the scholarship that is provided by the Indonesian government. They offered full scholarship to Indonesian students who want to study whether abroad or in Indonesia, and they have this list of universities that we can go to, and NYU is one of the universities that are on the list. So during that time, from May to July, I went through some process to get the scholarship, and around July, I got my result from Ehwa. And they accepted me to study in the university, but they didn't approve my scholarship. That time was quite hard. Because we still didn't know whether we should just pay for the whole semester at Ehwa or we should wait for the result from the LPDP scholarship. And we decided to wait for the result from the LPDP scholarship, and on July around 21st or 24th, they gave out the result and I got the scholarship. And after that, we went through some very quick process because we have to do all of the preparation in order to go to New York, such as we have to work on the visa and we have to prepare for all of the stuff that we have to bring, and we have to know how to get the money from the sponsor, and we have to do all of the paperwork. And finally on August 30th, I arrived at New York and I started my study in this school. So that's how I got here. And in this channel, I'm going to talk more about the details of the scholarship that I got, and I'm also going to talk more about the preparation that I need to do prior to coming to New York and prior to studying in NYU. I'm also going to talk about how to budget my expense here in New York. So if you're interested in any of that, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you want to suggest anything that you would like me to talk about, you can put it on the comment box below. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my Instagram. And that is all for now. I'll see you next week.